think it's a community space. It's a place that neighbors can come together. They can get to know each other. They can build relationships.
A neighborhood center is serving the needs of a challenged community. A long-abandoned railroad viaduct in the heart of Manhattan. A sprawling city park suffering from neglect and disrepair. And the site of a once vacant house in a tough neighborhood. All are success stories of rebirth and renewal focusing on parks and the ripple effect they have beyond their boundaries.
We want every kid in this neighborhood to play.
Chrissy Peterson is Executive Director of Westminster Neighborhood Services on the Near East Side of Indianapolis. Among the services they offer is an after-school and a summer daycare for K through 8th grade children.
Outdoor physical activity is a big component of even just academic enrichment. They need an outlet to get rid of that physical pent-up energy, and the playground was a perfect fit.
We just installed a new playground for them, their first, from the ground up on an adjoining lot. They wanted a place that lets kids be creative, but not limited to just slides and swings.
For us, it was something that a kindergartner could play with and an 8th grader could play with. That's a big age gap, and all of our kids love our playground. There's so many different components to it. They can do so many different things with it, and it keeps them engaged and active, and they don't get bored.
Play and laughter now fill this new playground in a small inner-city pocket park. This transformation, all thanks to 2 Catholic nuns, Sister Rita and Sister Barbara. The culmination of a lot of devotion and a little emotion.
These children are beautiful children.
Okay, did you envision this 20 years ago?
Not at all, but we're just thrilled with it.
It was a burned out house at one time.
The board president of Miracle Place says the sisters struck out on their own here almost 20 years ago. They transformed a vacant house into a community center and just kept going.
It's better to have this park here than an abandoned, burned out house that, drug activity and that kind of thing could go on.
A study by one prominent children's hospital finds community-built playgrounds have a positive impact on neighborhoods and the surrounding area. The connection between play areas and communities comes in all shapes, sizes, and forms. The Highline Park in the heart of Manhattan, an elevated rail spur abandoned for years, has been transformed into a linear park, spurring new developments and new residents. This park in Midtown Indianapolis was underused and poorly maintained. But residents and community groups led an effort for new funding and new life. Now it literally bubbles with activity, additional pedestrian and retail traffic. Research finds small business owners looking to expand put a premium on parks and playgrounds. And parks help retain current residents and attract new ones. The National Association of Home Builders says community playgrounds are among the top 5 amenities for homeowners.
How do you like the new playground?
I love the slides. I think it's cool.
Best part?
Monkey bars.
It's really transformed over the years. We have some garden now, and now we have a beautiful playground. And just since having it installed a week ago, we get so much more foot traffic and see so many different children playing over here. It's wonderful.
Police department studies find that parks and playgrounds give kids something to do, and with that, the rate of juvenile crime typically drops. Also, foot traffic helps to push out trouble. More people at parks and playgrounds helps to deter criminal activity. And then there's community connection, not just for kids, but for adults. A study shared by the National Parks and Recreation Association finds people living close to parks are more socially connected. A simple, short walk can go a very long way.
It's a place that neighbors can come together. They can get to know each other. They can build relationships. A playground and a community space can allow that to happen organically and naturally.
And the more a playground can offer, the greater the reach. You may want to consider wheelchair accessibility, dog parks, even adult fitness equipment.
I think over the years, this street we've tried to establish a really nice presence at this end, and if you walk down the street now, it's just spreading, in all directions. So I think it's been a good thing for the neighborhood having Miracle Place here.
So miracles do happen. Sometimes they can be as simple as a slide or a swing.